So hi back again. We start. Today we want to make that house here, and we start. Good. It is a two-stage house. So add mesh, cube, scale down, front view, numpad 1, scale X, scale set. Good. The thickness, it's not very thick, it's more small, so scale Y. Then tap to edit mode, Control R to make a loop in, and get here edge selection and bring them up to. So we have that roof done. Control R again to make here middle loop. Then we get the two colors for better see some, plus, new, and the red one. So the red one we take for that section there. So we take here red sign, done. Good. So as we see, we have the front side and the back side, so we have both. Here we need 5 holes for windows, so add mesh, cube, scale down, scale set. That should be it. And that we need 5 times, so we take an array modifier with 5 and bring that here more till there. Done. Then we scale Y. We apply the modifier. We set origin to geometry. We object apply this rotation and scale. The same we do with the house. Object apply rotation scale. We take the windows and plug them therein. And that is good. So such like that. Yep, it's good. So the name of this cube is cube 1. So we go to the house, right click, then boolean, and take here the cube 1 and say it should be the operation difference and apply that. So we have the holes into. We move that to the second layer, M to move, and then second layer. We see the windows are too deep into, so we get the back faces and bring them near to, and X only faces. So this open up now. Good. Then I don't find any pictures where they show what is here exactly, but I think it is like the other houses too. So we simply open it up here completely in 2 sections. That means Control R, make here a loop for a door. Control R, that is door. Then comes here a big hole, and in the middle some other stuff. So then Control R to bring here an up part, and that was it. So at first we have to dissolve that edges. Then we can take this both faces and X, delete only faces. Now that is open. Good. Oh, I have killed the middle one there. Huh. Yeah. So I must start again. Wow. Not so good, Good. Eagle. Then we do it again. Control R, here a loop, there a loop, here a loop, there a loop, there a loop, and here one. So now again, faces, bang, 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 X, delete on the faces. So that's better. Good. Then that all must have a depth. So we get here all this window stuff there, but without the bottom part, and extrude them to the depth. Good. To get the depth, or like you call it. So that's that. Then the other side from the house is here. You see there are 3 windows on the top, so we plug them in 2. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set. So I think that is the size that they have, and I take 3 of them, so I add a modifier, an array modifier, 3 of them, and bring them there. You must calculate on each side is this part, so you need much space there, so bring them good way. Space between. So apply. There's the back side. Yeah. So we bring them there, and okay, we must work from that side. Yeah. Good. So we must make them smaller and bring them there. I think that is good. See it from that side. They have a big part there outside and a big part on the other side. Okay. Yeah. In principle, that's it. They're longer. Longer. Yeah, we can scale them and set a little. Good. So cube 2, we have 2 objects, apply, rotation, scale, the same with the house, object, apply, rotation, scale. We need the name. The name is cube 2, so we take the house, take boolean, say cube 2, operation difference, apply. So that is in, so we can M to move to the second layer. One of the funny things, X delete on faces in Blender 2.8b. There is an unlimited layer system, and there is very, they call it then collection also. That's very bad. But I must work a little with that. I think then it works good. So the other thing we see on the downstage, there is a big door and 2 windows between. By the side, yeah. Okay. So at first I want to make the door. So I think they should be here. So add mesh circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. I think that can be good. So edit mode, word selection, A to deselect, left hold the mouse button to select, and the X delete words. So we have that. Extrude and F to close. That can be this portal we there. And A to select all, F to close, E to extrude, and bring them back to the Y. So we have that. Good. That is the one. We give them red color to see it better. It's material 01. Good. Then we need two windows beside them. So there's the back side of the house. Remember that is Control 1 on numpad. So two windows, add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, scale X. I don't know exactly how big they are. They are very small and far away, half. Okay. That half and small scale set. I think that can work. So we take a material 001 to be correct, and then Shift D and place one on the other side too, and then we have only to place that all correctly. That means that here must come a little bit more there and more into, and then we can join them together as one. Yes. Then we set the origin to geometry and object apply rotation scale. The same with the house, object apply rotation scale. Then we click on the cutter. The cutter is cube 4. The house, then boolean cube 4 is cut object operation difference apply. Done. M to move that to second layer. So here we can take the back faces and bring a little bit more onto into. So, and then we can with X delete only faces and open it up. So that is the basic structure that we have now. File, save as, I call it house 18. That is then version 2. Good. So next step is to build windows. So we start that. At first we need the class itself. So add mesh cube, scale set, scale. Okay, the class should not be so big, so scale Y, only a class, not more, not less. So, okay. Then Shift D, make a copy of that, and there we have to plug in this stuff there. That means we take their edit mode, tap, then Control R to make loops, 2 loops on the sides, scale X, then on the top and the bottom, so Control R again, 2 loops, left to accept, scale X. Then the middle part must be thicker, so Control R, make 2 loops, but scale X only a little. Then here we need in the middle 2 loops more. Okay, and then that is a 4 counted one. So we need here 4 loops. Roll with the mouse button. Then you have here the 4 parts. They should be thinner like the sides. So such like that. Control R and left click to accept. A little bit fuzzy all, but sure you can calculate it all to perfection and such, but how many time you would take for that? So I need here the faces. We can dissolve only, delete only faces. Then I make it the other way. I sort for that. So background selection, word selection. I take border selection with B and take the whole backside, delete them. So that is what we will have and need. That I select with A and then extrude to the Y. So we have automatically the thickness of that, and disable background selection, get here this middle line of faces and extrude them outward so that it looks like the window. Good. So we have that window done. We bring it before the class, and that is our window. So Shift D, make a copy, join that together as one. That one we move to the second layer as security copy. Then file, save, and Shift D again. I know why. So that is on the back side. Here is the back side. So here are the windows to come in. So we bring them there in front. So let's look that we get all in. So all in all, it should be scale X a little, scale Z a little, and that's it. Yeah. 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 So Alt D, because we want the same window in each hole there. So when I change one, all other windows change with them. Good. So we have that windows inputted. So when we look at the front, there we have the same windows, only that is another, but I don't care about. There comes all over the same windows too. So I take the windows from the back side, Shift D, bring them on the other side, rotate Z 180 degrees to rotate them or mirror them. Then I plug them into, and Control 1 to see it in this mode. Then we get better in solid mode, so we see better what we get there. Scale X and Shift D. Oh no, not Shift D. It's more Alt D. Alt D. Bring it there. and all the bring it there, and Shift D, because that is an other size of window, bring that down there, and scale X and scale Z. Good. They all can be Alt D, a copy, and they all can be a little bit more back into, so that the effect is better. Good. So we done that simple model there. File, save, back to material mode. So we need this roof top style there. Here 3, and on the other side 3, and yeah, the middle one is other than the on the side. Okay. So we start again. Add mesh, not plane, cube like ever. Add mesh, cube, scale down, and we have that. Then we need here a roof on. So at first we scale Y, then we get edit mode, Control R, make a middle loop. Then now I must think good. Bring that up. Now we need an overcoming size there. Not such easy, but possible. Extrude and bring them up. Then we must get here the side and extrude them out, but with a leaning that it fits till the other. Yep. Here the same. Extrude, bring out, and bring down that it fits from this other one. Then we bring that out here the front, so that it overlaps the rest. So extrude and bring out, so we have that. Good. Then Control R, we need here a loop at the top, but it should all be on the same height, so scale set 0. So we have that. Then we need a loop on each side here. So there one, Control R to make them, and on the sides loop. Down there should be one, and at the top also. From both sides is best, so take your scale set 0 again, and have that. Good. The windows should be cut into, but now we can simply plug them in. So we extrude and bring them into, and then X delete only faces, and let's open up. Here we have to go deeper too, so extrude and bring them to the Y. Good. So we have that is one of the 3, and this one is a little other. You see that. File, save, I must view from top, but it is the same style there, that is good. And here, that is the same style as at the other part there, that is good too. So we need here that window type there. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, then scale Y to make the class, then Shift D, we want to make that window, so Control R in edit mode and scale X to bring that in, Control R again, but horizontal, scale set, and in the middle we need one, so Control R, little movement, and then we have that. So we can now bring the faces away here, so X only faces, and then delete the half of them, so with background selection, root selection, border selection B, the background delete, A to select all, extrude, bring them back. So we have that also, bring it before the class, and we have done that window tab. Shift D, make a copy, join together, and bring it into the place. Here we take better the solid mode again, so we see better what we do there. Scale set, and bring it into, yes, and we need the same window, so Alt D to copy, to bring it there. That seems to be a little bit smaller, don't understand that really, but scale X then, okay. Good. Sometimes it's so, sometimes so, we don't know. So material mode, we get that window here, and M to move them on the second layer, file, save. Then we connect that with the little roof window there, join that together as one, so we have now one. And then we make the other shit there. So we see what we can do. Here we need that, okay. So add mesh, cube, scale down, scale X, scale set, done. Then scale Y, it must be longer because the roof has leaning and that must go through the leaning. So we need that rooftop styling thing there, so we take here that top face, extrude scale, and have that, then extrude to the top, and then scale X again. So we have that overlapping look there. Then there must be rounded hole there. Never seen such, but it's French, so you know what I mean. Good. So we must build that. That means we take here add mesh circle, rotate X 90, scale down, grabbing, positioning. To get a good result, normally we take the middle line to fit with them, and then scale set to bring them into position, then edit mode, delete the down part, and we have that. It's one too much, so we delete them, then we take that whole thing and Shift D, go there, rotate X 180, and so we have the down part 2. Then Shift D, we take them once again and rotate Y 90. Then we scale them down to size that fits, and with scale X we can say how much that should be banded. That is okay for me, so Shift D, bring it to the other side too, and rotate Z 180 and bring it there. So that should be that. We delete these both and connect them new with F. Here the same. We delete them both. Or why? So that, then connect them with F. And here the same, this and this, X delete, then here F2, bring them there, X and F. So we have that. If we want, we can subdivide here one time these edges, subdivide, and subdivide. Then we can take here word selection and really bring that then to round look, if you want that. And the most of you say, wow, so it looks better. Good. Then we make it better. For me that is not important. Normally I don't do such little stuff there, but okay. Then we take all, F to close, E to extrude, bring to the Y. Good. Then set origin to geometry. Object, apply rotation scale. The same with that one. Object, apply rotation scale. That one should be in front, so we need another color. So we take here the material 001 and scale that to size that we can handle. Such like that, I think. Yes. So we have changed it, so we must apply again. Rotation scale. The name is circle. What? Circle 1. Good. Then we take the house, Boolean, circle 1. Where's circle 1? There. And take operation difference, apply. Thanks a lot. Bang. Oh, we have no hole in it. Why? That is bad. Then we do it again. It's called circle only. Okay, then Boolean circle difference apply. Wow, we had a hole. So we bring that more in front, but be careful, there is some marked width. I hate it every time, but okay. So we only bring that more in front. So then we can move that here to second layer, so M to move second layer. Thanks a lot. So then we need the window for that. File, save. So we can take here one of that windows. So we have them on second layer. That is that one here. We take that. Both. And Shift D, make a copy. M to move to the first layer. So we have it here, and from them we make that there. So we scale X. Yes. Scale Z a little. Scale X a little. Such like that. Then we take the front part there, and we see it's unproportional. So we make it proportional. That means we take here the part there, so with background selection, word selection, border selection, take that and bring that to a size that is bigger. Same we make here. Then we need here a bigger one in the middle, so Control R, make there 2 loops, scale X, and here in the middle 2 loops more, scale X a little. Then we bring that out, so we take that faces there and extrude them down and bring that, disable the front or the background selection. So we need that and extrude that out. So we have the type of window done, and join that together, Shift D, make a copy, M to move on second layer, get the window, plug it into. So there we have it. Back to solid mode. So it should be such like that. The rest must be filled up. So because of that, I take here the backline complete. And extrude scale them. So we have that. Then position them and take all, go to UV shading and recalculate normals. Then we can plug them into. Make them a little bit smaller, but that is okay then. That is like they build it, that's not my favorite, like they build some, but okay, they do it so. Good, here we need a smooth on. You see it here on these faces, but we don't smooth anything. We only smooth that inner ring here. So smooth. Then we need here 2 loops to get the shading errors away. There's one there, Control R, one there, and shading error are gone. Good. That is fine, but I think we get a little leaning here is better. So we take that and scale Y, switch like that maybe. Sure, that can be straight, but here the front should be a little bit leaned, I think. So, okay, we have that file. Save. We plug them on the roof. So bring one there over that window. Here you see why we make them long, because they must have a connection to the house at the back, and here it isn't. So with background selection, word selection, border selection, and make it longer. So that's it. We have to go a little bit out. Then Alt D, bring it there. Then pose, Alt D, rotate, set 180 degrees, and bring a little bit more into. Good. Then we take the other one, join that together, Shift D, make a copy, M to move to second layer, get this one on the house roof. And here's the same. Must be long enough. So we take here word selection, background selection, border selection, and bring them more to the right. So that is done too. Shift D, oh, not Shift D, you know it, Alt D, rotate, set 180, and bring it on the other side too. Good. So that is the house in basics, not finished, but near on. File save, so we see us in the next tutorial part. Thanks a lot for watching.